Hello everyone, MetalTaxez here. Welcome to episode 71 of our Space Engineer Survival series. Due to some, bad luck I guess and technical difficulties, this is actually the third time I'm trying to record this episode. Some might say it's bad luck, we are not meant to be making this ship, but I say, we will not give up. But, because of that, as you can see, there is a lot of debris below us. This episode will be a little bit more on the explanation side and a little bit less on the building side, because this is, the third time this ship is being built. So let me just walk you through a couple of things happened. Well, first thing I guess you're wondering is this does not look like the ship we started building, and that's because we have decided that this will be a corvette, so that means is that we will stick with the turrets in the front and no turrets in the back, and the rest is pretty much similar. We have decided, we will have the engines in the middle, then we will have the batteries as a layer of defense, and then the conveyor system. But what does it mean, corvette? I mean, this is, I guess, the first time we are trying to use a ship class, We used to have a fighter, and then we built a carrier that is like a fighter support vehicle, for refuel and restock. But this is, I guess, the second combat ship class we will have. So we had that fighter, and this will be a corvette, and with that in mind, we will limit its combat capabilities by just using the turrets on the front, and because of that we will be able to scale it up to a new version that will be a frigate class, that will have even more turrets. So with that in mind, as we said, thrusters, batteries, wait, what? If you remember from the last episode, we said that since we are using Gatling turrets, they are all connected. They have these ports, and if you just place them next to each other, they will be connected. So what's the deal with this? Why is there a conveyor system over here? Well, the answer is we want to make sure that in a case of a prolonged battle, in case that one of the turrets were destroyed, that the rest can still be connected to the connector or cockpit, connected to the source of ammunition. And that is why we decided to sacrifice this middle belt, not even a whole belt, not even until the start of the ship, but just until this point we have decided to sacrifice the armor and place the conveyor system. And what has that gained? That has gained this, let's see, 1 turret, 2 turrets, 3 turrets. And with that we can just place a junction over here and over here. So now let's see, one more over here. Okay, so now this turret is connected from over here and over here. This turret also from the 2 connections, and only this one is connected from here. But if, let's say, this one is destroyed, we still have these 2 completely connected turrets to each other and to the connector. So I guess that is worth the armor we gave up. Well, at least I hope, we will find that out in the combat. So, as you can see over here, we have decided to place 1 block of armor around this entire segment, including the batteries and the thrusters, and hopefully that will be just enough, We will have not too heavy of a ship, but it will be well protected. So, let's see. The next thing we did was this. If you remember, this cockpit was just on this connector, and since we had this height over here, I thought it would be best to just add this one. Let me just clear this out so you can see. If you just added this one layer of armor from the bottom, So in case something happened, this got destroyed, we would still survive in this cockpit. And that's why, you know, I believe that now, as you can see, it has armor on every side, one block of armor, and yet it is still quite easily accessible from over here, just like this. So that's about the cockpit. Over here we have the thruster assembly. So because we decided that this will be a Corvette, we decided that we will limit ourselves to 9 turrets, you know, and just on the front. So that means that over here we will have the thruster array, and that means we have the thrusters for acceleration, we have over here a couple of thrusters to you know, take us down a little bit, you know, we have the main thrusters to keep us afloat, and then of course over here we added some protection, and well, we added some thrusters for, let me just show you, just like this. We added thrusters that go to the left, also on this side that go to the right, and then some more acceleration thrusters, because this ship has turned out to be quite big, and that means a lot of mass, and that means we need a lot of accelerating power. So that's why we have 2 engines as a help to these main engines in the back. Over here, as you can see, well, this is what have we done over here. So basically, let's see, over here we have our 3 gyroscopes, and I believe that will be just enough. Let's just cover it up, you know, and let's just do it like this. Nice, cover it all up. And so we have these 3 turrets over here. So then we can add 3 turrets over here. Okay, now let's rotate it like this. And we have the 3 turrets over here. So these are the main batteries. So then, once we connected them, you know, we kinda thought we need to put some armor on this, we need to protect these connector junctions. So let's add them over here like this. We just added them, then we added some armor, you know, just to make it nice and protected. Okay, like this, perfect. And also on this side as well. Well then the next thing was, what about this? This front end. We have these 9 turrets. What are we going to do with this? This is where the dilemma was about the power of this Corvette. Is this too much? Is 9 turrets too much for a Corvette? Because if a Corvette has 9 turrets, how much should a frigate have, you know, since it is the next, well, it should be the next ship we built, you know. So then we said, you know, maybe 9 is fine, you know. 9, it's good, it feels a little bit overpowered, but it should be okay, you know. But then, you know, let's see about this. This is the front end. How can we finish this? What should we place over here, you know? So yes, 9 is overpowered, but you know what is even better? That's right, this is even better. 10 turrets on a Corvette, and this just happens to be perfect size to cover this front section up, you know. Take a look at this. I don't know about you, but this seems just about right, you know. We have over here, since this thruster is a little bit closer, we have 2 layers of armor over here, then we have 1 layer of armor in front of the thrusters and this turret. So what that means, we need some connections, but as I said earlier, we will not use the conveyors from over here, you know. They are fine as we built them, But what else can we do? Well, it would be nice, you know, if we just connected it over here like this. You know, is this wrong? Should we use the junctions, you know? Should we make this a little bit more subtle? But okay, so what is the con of this? The con is that it is in the front, it can be easily destroyed, so this turret would lose supply, I guess. So how can we fix that? We can either move this junction further in, or we can just compensate, you know? If we add 3 connections, you know, well then, if all 3 got destroyed, I think that we can assume that this corvette is in a very bad situation, and the supply of this turret should be the least of our concern. And you know what else is a good thing about this design? Is that we have more stuff in the front. If we are attacked head on, we have more stuff that needs to be destroyed before the fire reaches the thrusters. Because if you remember, since we are in a planet atmosphere, if these engines go out, we go down, and this corvette will not be usable. So, with that in mind, I think that we have covered pretty much. Let's see, let's just do a quick check. We have the gyros, we have the turrets, we have the tail, you know, we have the acceleration. We do not have deceleration, and you know what? We need some engines, and I believe we kinda went with something like this. I think we added a couple over here and a couple over here, then on the top, yes, because these are 4 engines, and this is a big ship. As you can see over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 more on this side. That would be 9 thrusters that we use for acceleration, you know. So 4 thrusters for deceleration is just not gonna cut it. So with that in mind, we added, I believe, something like this, and then over here same thing, and this would pretty much be our corvette. Again, you know, I am quite sad that we lost all that footage, but I hope it will not happen again, and I hope that you will be there with me the entire time during the next ships we build. But for this one, well, I just had to kinda give you already the solutions. You kinda missed all of the should we put it here or there, maybe this is enough, maybe not, what about this, you know? So you just kinda got the refined, well, I guess we can call it like that, the final prototype for now. Of course, you know, it is not yet combat tested, but for now the final prototype of our new corvette. And well, I guess it would be time to test it out. So let's just hop over here. Let's see where. Oh, here it is. That's right. This is the, well, I wanted to say finished, but this is final version of the ship before everything crashed. So let's just hop in. As you can see, even when we use the large thrusters, we are consuming so little power. So I guess we did kinda go overboard with the batteries, but that is perfectly fine. Let's see, let's try to maneuver. 3 gyros, I think it turns quite well, you know. This should be enough. It is not too fast, it is not too slow. It should be good, you know, for aiming. So let's accelerate. Okay, 20, 30, 40, 50 meters, 60, 70. Let's try to stop. Okay. Not too bad, you know, we are a little bit slower on the deceleration, but let's see, if we go slowly, I think it should be enough for a good maneuvers. But of course, if we do something crazy like this and then we turn, as you can see, we will probably not be able to stop because we only have 2 engines on this side. So it will take us quite a while if we do some crazy maneuvers, but if we turn completely like this, then as you can see we stop quite fast, because then we are using the main acceleration thrusters to keep us, you know, decelerating faster. So let's just go back to the platform. Let's see, as you can see, already 100 meters per second. So I guess we have even too much acceleration. But you know what? I believe that's fine, you know. It's not too bad. So let's see. I guess this is technically still one of the smaller ships, so it should be somewhat fast, you know. It should feel a little bit speedy. So I think this is fine if we keep this many engines. But overall it flies quite well, and well, I guess the concept of the Corvette is pretty much done. Let me just go outside a little bit. Let's go down, or let's do a flyby. You know, I think this is decent armor from the bottom. We are not overly exposed. We have a layer of armor around the entire core. Just the turrets are exposed. These thrusters. But over here we have the connector, cockpit is secure, and I think we covered the basics with this design. So I guess all we can do now is try to make it a little bit more in style with our colors, and well, you know, just add some slopes, I guess, for aesthetics. Let's just go over here. Let's try to land just like this. Okay. But yeah, of course, any ideas I would appreciate, so please post them in the comments below, and we will keep this design going. We will keep upgrading. But for now, let's see. First, what we can do is, I guess we can remove this and we can replace it with some slopes. That is like this. Okay, it is instantly more, you know, more in line. Let's see, like this. We have this slope over here. Over here, I guess we can do some more, maybe like this, and then this. We can maybe, okay, do something like this. Maybe that is a... I'm not sure how I feel about this, since we have this break of this line over here, but maybe if we go and add like this for the entire line, how would that look? Something like this. Okay, well, not too bad. I kinda wish this one was also covered, so maybe... Okay, we kinda deleted that one. We need to place that thruster back. Okay, and then what if we placed this? And then what if we covered it up with some slopes? Okay, no. Then this, then rotate this slope. Come on. Like this. Perfect. Like this. So what if we do that? I am not appreciating this. Let's see, over here we have this same situation. Maybe even this would be okay, I guess. Some more slopes over here. Okay, now is the goal to not overdo this, you know? to not make this into a too armored of a ship. Maybe we should keep these two exposed like this, or no, like this. Maybe that is an idea. Okay, what if we place the corner over here? Slope over here. Okay, it does not look too bad. Do we like it more than this? Or let's see, what if we do this? If we do something like this, how does this look? How does this look? I think we will remove this and remove this as well. Place this, remove this. One slope over here. Okay. I think this looks very nice. But let's see over here. Okay, this one will not shoot into this turret, but this turret, I think we should not put this, so it can shoot forward and even a little bit down. You know, maybe we should just leave it open so it can shoot forward. Okay, so that's a consideration. So let's go over here, let's do the slopes again. Make this nice and pretty. Let's see, like this. Perfect. If you have these lines, this one, same thing, it will shoot forward, same thing. This will be unarmed, that's fine. If you do get a stray bullet in there, well, bad luck, I guess. Because, you know, if you get a stray bullet in any crucial point, it will hurt us. But if we cover, as you can see, our bases with armor, with layers, I think that overall we will be just fine in battle. Over here, I think these will remain completely exposed, so I do not go one level even below in the armor. Or if I placed it one block higher, but then it would not be very symmetrical. I think this looks fine. This looks very nice, and we should probably keep it like that. But what about this then? Should we do something about this? Should we just end this over here or extend it all the way? You know, we kinda do not need all that armor. So maybe we'll just do something like that. Let's see, let's remove this. Let's remove this and place it, I believe it was over here. Let's just put some blocks over here. So do we put this skirt over here, or let's see, with or without? I think we can go with that. Let's remove, so this block, let's put the G inverted light armor inverted corner, light armor inverted corner over here. Let's place it like this. Perfect. And then over here we can place, should we place anything? Maybe a corner. Let's see, G corner, light armor corner. Let's put it instead of a turret like this. Okay, this looks reasonably good. Over here, same thing. Let's put some slopes. Again, some slopes. Or no. What did we say? We need this open for this turret to shoot the targets behind us. But yeah, as you can see, this is pretty much it. just some slopes and you know, maybe apply some paint, and that would pretty much be it. Our Corvette has finally been finished, and I have to say, I was not expecting this, to be honest. We kinda really improvised with this design, and it turned out quite spectacular. So yeah, if you have any ideas or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below, and I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye bye guys!